I, in my life, never played games on hardest difficulty, so I thought to myself, why don't I start with Mafia 1? The game starts with Tommy Angelo, the main character, coming to some diner place to meet Detective Norman to tell on his mafia to get protection for his family. Then Tommy Angelo starts to tell his story. In 1930, before the mafia life, he was a taxi driver. It was night and he was taking a break smoking on the corner by his car. When then he heard the gunshots and the car crashing. He turned around and saw two mafia men that ordered him to drive fast. After we started driving, multiple mafia cars started to chase after us. While trying to escape them, I experienced the car controls, which were really bad. Damn. Wait, shoot that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro, my bad game. My bad. After we escaped the mafia goons that were giving me back shots with their pistols, two mafia men tell me to go to the Little Italy, which is a bar. After we arrive to the bar, mafia men exit my taxi and go inside the bar. One of them comes back with an envelope full of money and gives it to me. After Tommy Angelo got home, he thought about everything what happened. Next day, Tommy, like usually, started his shift as a taxi driver. His first passenger was some lady that hated on everything.
Careful, please.
I always drive careful.
Then you'd be the first. Turn that racket off. I can't hear myself think. Eyes on the road, please. The only tip I'll give you is to stop smoking in your vehicle. I felt like I was sitting in an ashtray.
A little payback for that attitude. Oh shit. His second passenger was a businessman who wanted Tommy to get him faster to his destination.
Art gallery. Get me there quick. Sure. Quick I can do. Pull up in front of the gallery.
Just in time.
Thanks, pal. Here's 50 cents. Don't spend it all at once. I'll try not to.
Tommy's third passenger was a drunk dude that had a discussion with Tommy about cops.
Cops see enough drunk fellas. They're only after the people moving it and selling it.
Yeah, but I've seen him go after guys for less.
Guess so. If they think they can shake something out of you, they will use any excuse. This city's corrupt as all hell.
Sure is.
After that, Tommy decides to take a coffee break. But then Mafia that was chasing him yesterday comes and breaks Tommy's taxi. Tommy hits one of them and then tries to run away. Tommy then runs towards Little Italy for help.
Look at this.
How you doing, kid? Dino, Lou. You got business with the Don?
Nah, we just trying to talk to that cabbie over there, that's all.
That right.
Yeah.
Well, this here's the Don's favorite driver. So anything you gotta say to him, you can say to me.
Is that right? Well, I can tell you something, pal. We ain't leaving empty-handed, that's for sure.
Well, then maybe you ain't leaving at all.
That's a big argument.
Okay, then. See your boys around. Let's go, Lou.
Thanks.
Least we could do.
Come on, let's go say hi to the Don.
Don Salieri?
Yeah. He's gonna want to hear about this.
Tommy then proceeds to ask Don Salieri if he can get payback on that mafia. First, Tommy and Polly go to Vincenzo and Tommy gets a bat and Molotovs. They then go to Ralph, which gives them a nice new car.
One day I'm gonna cut your brake line, asshole.
After they arrive to a place where Morello's mafia stays, Tommy sneaks behind the guard and takes him out. Tommy and Polly then proceed to destroy Morello's cars. After that, Tommy and Polly steal a car and try to escape the cops. After they successfully escape, they go back to Little Italy. After that, Don Salieri gets Tommy into his mafia. Don sends Tommy, Sam, and Polly to collect payment for protection from businesses. Tommy goes to Vincenzo and gets a revolver.
I saw this, and I thought of you.
Bro, mine's bigger. What do you mean when you saw this you thought of me?
Something.
After that, Tommy goes to Ralph, which teach Tommy how to lockpick a car, and give him a car. Then Tommy, Polly, and Sam arrived to the bakery which they had to get them payment from. They all went into the bakery, and Tommy go to the back room to get the payment while old lady was probably cursing him out.
Where's the money?
Erron, feccia! Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
It's under the table, brown envelope.
I don't speak whatever that is.
Via di qui! Lasciateci in pace!
What would you say to me? After that, they all went to a Chinese store to collect payment from it. Polly said he'll collect it on his own. There.
Yeah, Eugene's nephew ain't having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on this tailor over in Holbrook. The guy ended up in a wheelchair.
Here he comes.
He's a fast worker. Drive before the cops show, Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel. Eugene's nephew's guy's money is ours next week with some...
Then they drive to a hotel outside the city. While driving, Polly and Sam try to pull a prank on Tommy but fail.
Wanna come out with us again, Tom? Get to hear even more about Chinese nephew guys scrubbing their own blood out of shop counters.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard. Kinda not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam, I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Sorry, huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
You got him, though, Sam! You got him! I could smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
They arrive at the hotel. Polly and Sam go inside, but then...
Tom! Tom, I took one. Jesus Christ, Polly!
Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche? And don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
Get Sam. They're trying to beat information out of him. I gotta get you to a doctor. I can wait. Get Sam out of there. Okay. Okay, just hang on.
Tommy goes inside and saves the Sam. While doing this mission, I took the most stealthiest approach.
I'll get you. Shouldn't be. Go get him.
over here!
Oh, that was easier than I thought.
Sam. They really went to work on you, buddy. Christ. Come on. You'll be all right. You're tough as nails.
Goddamn.
Oh, shit. He's got the money, Tom. I'll catch the bastard.
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Then go get the money!
Tommy kills Morello's man and takes the money back. Tommy tries to justify him meeting Polly and Sam by saying that he felt someone was watching out for us. Tommy and Norman then proceed to talk about how Morello would make people fear him. Tommy tells Norman about boxer Joey, crackers, and what Morello did to him.
Way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it! Moron! You're driving with your goddamn eyes closed? Look at this. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, no, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. The grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
Damn. This cutscene shows how much power Morello had. It also shows how mad he could get over someone saying wrong thing to him. Don asks Tommy to steal a racing car from track to a mechanic who breaks it, and then drive it back to track. He needs Tommy to do it because there's too many bets placed on Mikey Don, which is Salieri's racer, but the European's car is much faster, and Salieri cannot afford to lose the race because he told other people to bet on Mikey Don. Tommy drives to a track and gets the European's car. Tommy drives to Luco's garage. When he gets there, Luco breaks car's motor. Then Tommy drives the car back to the track. Next day, Frank comes up to Tony and tells him that Morello's man beat it Mikey Don and he cannot drive now. Frank then says that Tommy is their best driver and he has to drive. This is the hardest mission I ever played. It took me an hour and 40 minutes to beat it while raging on my opponents.
Shit!
What?
Closing in behind. Shit! Son of a bitch!
Fucking brain dead. I wish your family fucking dies in a fire accident.
Asshole!
Finally, at the 40th attempt, I beat it. No way. No way. No way. Finally. Finally, 2 hours! 2 hours! 2 hours! 2 fucking hours! After the race, Tommy drives drunk Polly to his house. Luigi asks Tommy to walk his daughter to her house because there are some punks by her house. Sarah gave away some food while Tommy was walking her home. After that, they walked to her house, but then they met those punks which attacked Tommy. After Tommy beaten them up, he stayed at Sarah's house. Next day, Don is really mad about what happened, so he sent Tommy, Polly, and Sam to find those punks and beat them up. Tommy and Polly go to Chinatown where Big Biffle tells them that the punks are located at the old service station. Tommy and Polly go to that station and start beating the shit out of those punks. But then they start shooting. Some of them try to drive away, but Polly and Tommy catch them. One of the punks survived and Tommy hesitates to shoot him, so Polly shoots the punk. Turns out one of the punks survived, so Don sends Sam to kill that punk on his friend's funeral. Don sends Tommy to kill the owner of Gentleman's Club who turned to work with Morello and blow the place up. Also, Frank sends Tommy to kill a woman who was snitching to Morello about Salieri Mafia. In the car, Sam asks Tommy to not kill that woman and just tell her to go to another city. When Tommy gets to the club, he goes and kills the owner. After that, he fights his way into the owner's office to blow it up. Before Tommy blows everything up, he threatens that woman to leave the city. After he blows it up, cops show up and Tommy gets to the church by roofs. In the church, punks see the Tommy and start a shootout. Tommy kills all the punks, and Sam saves the Tommy from the last punk. Tommy and Sam threaten the father so he would not tell anything to cops. They then escape cops. Tommy tells Norman how Frank set him straight.
There's a lot of buzz around town about you guys.
Yeah, we got into a little scrap last night. It's no big deal.
I don't care about the bar fight, Tom. I care how it looks when you walk into a club and buy everyone around.
We gotta do something with our dough.
Then blow it at the track on Sunday. Or take a dame to a show. Or invest it for Christ's sake.
You want me to become one of those Wall Street boys?
Don't sass me, Tommy. I'm trying to teach you the ropes, so you don't get strangled by them. You ever have a dog, Tom?
Sure. Little mutt when I was a kid.
When I was 8 or 9, before I came over from Sicily, I had this beautiful skinny Cerneco dell'Etna. Like a little greyhound. Fastest dog you've ever seen. That's how I met the Don. We started setting up races together. Betting on her with coins and rifle shells. There wasn't another dog that could catch her. She never lost. Until the day she did. We were only out a pocket knife, but I never saw the Don so angry.
She got old on you?
No. Pregnant. She went into heat, got out of the yard, and every dog in town had a turn. You're like that dog, Tommy. Every time you flash your money around, you're a bitch in heat, and everyone in that club is now looking to fuck you. And once you get fucked, you're no good to us. Do you understand?
You made your point.
Good. Because you need to think about your career here. Look, Paulie's at his ceiling. He's the guy we want in a tussle, but he's not smart enough to run anything. Sam is loyal, but he has no vision. But you, Tommy, you could run this town someday.
Well, I appreciate that, Frank. So, what happened to the dog?
The Don tried to drown her. I broke his nose. You can let me off here. Give Sarah my best, Tommy.
Luigi tells Tommy that Frank is waiting for him at the garage to give him a job. Frank wants Tommy to help Polly and Sam with shipment from Canada. Tommy drives to a warehouse and from there he and Polly go to a farm where the shipment is located at. At the farm, Tommy and Polly notice that nobody is at the entrance, so they go look for Sam. Tommy then finds Salieri's dead man and then he starts a shootout between the man that told him to drop his gun. Turns out it was FBI and Tommy and Polly go look for Sam. They hear gunshots and shoot all police, then they see Sam who got shot. So Polly go gets a car while Tommy defends Sam from police. Polly, Sam and Tommy try to drive away, but then police sends an armored vehicle.
Shit! What the?
After Tommy destroys it, Polly drives Sam to a doctor. Then Tommy goes to Sarah's apartment and asks her to marry him. Salieri tells Tommy that Frank is a rat and Tommy needs to get the documents back that he stole and then kill him. Tommy goes around and asks about Frank, then he finds Frank at some house. Tommy then follows Frank's car into the airport. Tommy kills all the guards and gets to Frank. Frank tells Tommy where the files are and Tommy lets Frank go because his family was in the plane. At the Frank's funeral, Morello and Salieri talk about how good of a man he was. Don Salieri asks Tommy to steal documents that can get Salieri Mafia into jail. Don Salieri gives Tommy a guy named Salvador who will help Tommy with getting the documents. Tommy and Salvador go into the mansion where the documents are at. Tommy kills all the guards and steals the documents with Salvador. Tommy sets off an alarm by accident and then Morello Man and cops show up. After killing Morello Man, Tommy escapes the cops and then drops off Salvador by his house. Polly tells Salieri that they can get a new guy who will sell booze to them. Don Salieri sends Polly, Sam, Little Bill, Carl, and Tommy. Then Tommy drives to a parking lot where they will buy that booze. Tommy with everybody arrive and that guy sells them booze. But then Morello men come and shoot the seller. Seller survived and Tommy with everybody killed all Morello men, then escorted the truck with booze to Salieri's place. Tommy and Norman talk about how after probation ended, Salieri Mafia invested into some businesses. Salieri asks Tommy to drive him because Carlos, his driver, called in sick. Tommy drives Salieri to a restaurant, they sit down and then start eating. But then Morello men come and start shooting the place.
Get down!
Tommy kills all of them. Then Salieri asks Tommy to drive him to Carlo to kill him for being a rat. When they get to Carlo's place, he starts running away, but Tommy catches him and Salieri kills him.
Is he still alive?
I'm not sure.
Now we're sure.
Salieri tells Tommy to kill a Galati, which is a city councilor. One of the punks Tommy killed was his son, so he has a big grudge on Salieri's mafia because of this. Tommy will have a chance to kill him on his 50th birthday party at the steamboat. Also, Tommy has to kill him in public to scare all of the politicians that work for Morello. Tommy drives to the place where the boat is at and steals one of the workers' uniform. Tommy then goes in and goes to Janitor. Janitor tells Tommy that he stored revolver in bathroom. Tommy goes there, gets a revolver, then goes at the roof of the steamboat. After Galati's speech, Tommy kills him. Then Tommy shoots all the guards and escapes on the boat with Polly and Sam. Salieri tells Tommy to kill Sergio, which is Morello's right hand. Vincenzo gives Tom a bomb so he could plant it in Sergio's car and blew him up. Tommy grabs bomb from Vincenzo and drives to Sergio home, where he plants a bomb on his car.
Keep your nose clean now, huh? Dry Spidey's fine. Back to patrol. Bring him in. I'll need some help. This guy's dangerous. You have permission to shoot. Outside. Criminal cars. We need more men immediately. Help me! All cars, all officers.
Damn, they didn't like my brother's special.
That really can't be better. Spine.
Hmm.
Oh, please.
But Sergio's wife goes into a car and it blows up, killing her. Polly calls Tommy telling that Sergio is at a diner, so Tommy goes there. Tommy, Polly, and Sam ambush Sergio, but he escapes. Tommy follows Sergio's car up to his port. Tommy kills all of the guards and then kills Sergio.
You just winged me, asshole! You think you're the guy who's gonna kill me? What did I tell you? No one can touch me.
You ain't that lucky, bastard.
Wait. No!
Salieri sends Tommy, Polly, and Sam to kill Morello in the theater. They drive there, but Morello escapes. Tommy, Polly, and Sam follow Morello to airport. They kill all the guards. Morello tried to fly away, but Tommy shoots down both engines in the airplane and it starts to fall down. Tommy, Polly, and Sam drive to where the plane crashed. Then they killed Morello.
Bastard's daddy doesn't even know it yet.
Tommy tells Norman that he can give him books which will get all the mafia in jail, including Salieri, in prison for a long time, in exchange for protection for his family. Salieri tells Tommy to kill a person who is running for governor because he wants to crack Salieri's businesses. Tommy have a chance to kill him from abandoned prison at its tower. Vincenzo tells Tommy that he hid a sniper rifle at the tower in abandoned prison. Tommy drives to that prison. In the prison, Tommy had to fight a few homeless men who attacked him. After that, he goes to a tower and gets a sniper rifle. He then kills the governor. When Tommy was leaving prison, he fell down and felt unconscious. When he woke up, cops were there. Tommy killed all the cops inside and then escaped from the rest of them. Then Tommy drove home. Salieri asks Tommy, Polly, and Sam to steal diamonds and cigars from Feds. While driving to docks, Polly talks to Sam and Tommy about robbing a bank. Sam doesn't like that idea because Salieri would get mad. Tommy wasn't sure about Polly's idea of robbing a bank. After that, they go to docks and Tommy steals a truck. Tommy, Polly, and Sam enter the compound. Tommy goes and finds the right crates. Then Polly and Sam get them into a truck. When they started driving away, police started to chase after them. After they escaped, they drove to a warehouse. At the warehouse, they checked if the cigars were not damaged, but they found dope beneath cigars. They agreed to not confront Salieri. Tommy and Polly go to train station. Tommy agrees to Polly to help him with bank robbery. Then at the train, Polly talks about how he is tired of living life as a mafia man. Tommy and Polly go into a bank and start robbing it. Tommy escorts manager to the vault. At the vault, the guards start shooting Tommy. After Tommy killed all the guards, he and Polly took the money. They then exited the bank through the back door. They then escaped police. After that, they drove to Sam's club. There, Polly told Tommy to meet him tomorrow at his apartment. Tommy talks to Sarah, then he drives to Polly's apartment. When Tommy gets there, Polly is dead. Then someone calls. Tommy picks up the call and it was Sam. Sam tells Tommy that Salieri found out about bank job. Tommy asks Sam for help and meet him at the city gallery. Tommy drives to city gallery. When Tommy gets there, Sam and Salieri's mafia meet Tommy with guns. Sam admits for killing Polly and tries to justify it by saying that he killed himself. Also, Sam says that Salieri knows that Tommy didn't kill that woman and Frank. Tommy kills all of the guards and then kills Sam.
Polly.
Tommy and Norman talk about Tommy's protection. All Salieri's mafia gets jailed. Tommy goes to prison for 8 years. After he came out of prison, he married Sarah. Tommy lived 17 years happily after. But on September 25th, 1951, something terrible happened to him.
Yes. Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
Tommy! It's okay. You're safe now. You're all safe.
Remember that money, jobs, even best pals will come and go. But family is forever.
Mafia 1 Definitive Edition is a really unique game with a really great story, a good shooting mechanic, and the map details. I would rate this game on its story a S. On its difficulty, I would rate it a B. Personally, I recommend everyone to try it out. Thanks to everybody who watched till the end. I worked really hard on this video. Have a good one.